everybody, and welcome to, of all games, Call of Duty World War II. Okay. Yeah. In line with the, the throwback Call of Duty stuff that I've been doing, on top of everything else that's been going on. With the fixing of servers, stuff like that, I decided I was going to do some videos on... I was going to do a video on Call of Duty World War II, since I actually really like this game. I think it's actually really underrated for what it's worth. This game had such a really fun events and life cycles and stuff like that. This was the early day. This is like probably the peak supply drop system in my opinion, just because it was such an easy thing to grind out and not that hard to do. It was honestly a lot more fun to grind out. As you can see, I'm level 151. Obviously, I didn't hit as high a level as I did in like BO4 or BO3 or anything like that. But I did actually enjoy playing this game. I just didn't come back to it to do more. But lots of stuff in this game. All of the weapons, like a lot of really fun weapons, a lot of really fun events, as well as just fun maps. I don't have any maps installed, unfortunately, because I don't have the season pass, but yeah, I essentially have a lot of fun on this. I'm currently doing a contract to get 30 kills with hipfire. For an SMG, I technically already have, but I want the base form because, or the base blueprint of it, because why not? It is for this thing right here, the M267. But, yeah, I'm recording this on, Monday, obviously the day before this goes up. I'm also recording some Halo Infinite right after this. And then I'll probably be recording some videos on the day this goes up, as well as recording a couple of videos maybe on the day Halo goes up. Because obviously I'm prepping for Fan Expo, so I want to make sure I have a good couple of videos posted after my trip, because I don't want to be forcing myself to try and do a video day of on the night I get home. So, I do have one video at least planned, but I'm also going to be working on more. Halftime. Oh god, remember when this halftime in Domination? Yeah, this is the first introduction of the play of the game type stuff.
Domination.
I think it was no, this was not the game added in specs. That was MWR. Yeah, they actually have double XP for everything active in this. So double weapon, double division, double weapon, double division, double XP. I should make sure there's anything else. But yeah. Obviously, I have most, if not all, of the divisions pretty leveled. The only ones I don't have leveled are Cavalry. Cavalry's pretty leveled in Commando. Cavalry is leveled up as high as it's probably going to get. And obviously, fucking Commando was the newest one. Hope I can stop hit firing since I can... Ouch. Good, I can stop hip firing. Make sure I don't have any other hip fire kills. Cool, I can stop hip firing. Little bit weird to deal with this ADS stuff. Or, like, sensitivity feels weird in this game. I actually didn't go for the master camo in this game. The first ever master camo I got was Dark Matter BO3. I did want to attempt to go for Chrome in this, but I decided against it. It was just not as nearly as a fun grind as the others, as well as obviously Infinite Warfare had its grind that I wanted to kind of do. I didn't have finishing or doing, at least legitimately. I basically did the cheese to basically have it unlocked on weapons I wanted to use anyway. And even then, I decided to stop using it anyway, and then just, I played mostly zombies to begin with, so it didn't really matter. Oh, it feels good to actually be able to play like a normal person. Let us change to this.
Losing objective Kaiser. Counter recon flight concluded. Returning to air. Recon flight concluded. Taking A. A captured.
As for like my history with this game, I actually was not a huge fan of it at launch. I was not huge on it. I always thought the Division system was stupid. I didn't really like it. I was not a fan of it whatsoever. However, after the big update, as well as just trying it out and playing it more with friends, and just kind of bearing through it, I did actually start to come around to this game. But another thing that I actually do have a good history of with this game is the war mode, which I was going to do a video on, but I might save it for another video just so I can, as a backup idea. Because I know, call me like, oh, you're just trying to separate videos into for content. It's like, it's less about that, it's more or less I want to have its own dedicated video on talking about it and how I thought it was one of the best modes we ever had. But yeah, it was such a fun mode. I loved that, playing war. But another thing I like to also say is the war mode has obviously another special place in my heart, as it has my 4 favorite videos, or it has 4 really fun videos that myself and Courier, way back when, worked on. They are all copyright claimed and shit like that, so it doesn't really matter to me. But it was the fact that I kind of had one idea of doing it, and it was there, and we decided to do it for all 4, and it was very fun. I did enjoy it at the time. I wouldn't do it again if we had anything like it. But I think it was fun regardless. Again, I love the war mode. It was so much fun. I always look forward to playing that, as well as the last map that we got in war was very, very fun. We also had probably one of my favorite events, the Attack of the Undead, which is the first time we ever had a full zombies, like a true zombies collaboration in multiplayer, where like it felt impactful and actually was incredibly fun. We had Tesla guns, we had Tesla guns in multiplayer, we actually had zombies running around. Who knows, I'll actually see if I can try and play a game of Horde Point, see if we can get anything in Horde Point. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the Rawson House. I don't care if we lost, I might have just gotten the play right there at the end. I did! Hey! Dumb of me to aim for that person when the other person wasn't looking at me, but then again, that person was shooting at me, so it made more sense in my head. But yeah, this game was so much fun. I loved it. I have such a soft spot for this game. I think it was, again, I think it's one of the most underrated multiplayers we've ever got. Like one of the most fun multiplayers we've ever gotten, because it was, a lot of people say, oh, it was World War II, it was very washed out, watered down, boring, but I thought it was really fun. I think it was still to this day probably one of my most favorite, if only because of the fact that it was at a time where 61 kills, not bad, I still got it. It was at a time where we were had a lot of jetpack Call of Duty and it was all boots in the ground. So that's part of it. Um I'm gonna leave this lobby so I can do a couple things. But yeah, the main thing I think as well is just in general, this game for me has a really a good spot in my sort of heart. If only because, again, this game was a one hell of a trip when it came to um, just overall fun over anything. It was just the most fun COD game out of all of them. But yeah, I was constantly like happy and satisfied with how the game was as a whole with this game than any other. Um, but yeah, first things first, I actually think we're gonna go to the headquarters because I think I actually have a decent amount of supply drops I'm gonna go to open. Doesn't look like it, but we have 3 that I can open up. And I want to see if it's populated. That's the main thing. I want to see if it's populated. If it's populated, this would be so cool. Please. Even if it's not populated, I'll be happy. But as rocky as this game was, a lot of people forget that this game had one of the rockiest launches of any COD release. But oh my god, it actually is somewhat populated. I always try to commend players because they need that social score. Then yeah, you have the headquarters team leaderboard, and there I am right there. I am actually 124,000 in the world. That's actually impressive for me. But yeah, headquarters was such a cool and concept thing, and as a whole, I still think it was great because of everything it did or it tried to do. The 1v1 pit. I'm gonna get the order for this because actually there's an order to win a match in the 1v1 pit for people to score. I'm actually so happy we got this. This is great. Oh, just queue. I'm 3 in queue. Damn. And yeah, the gunsmith. They can go to all these areas to actually like, see everything. Like scoreboards. You have the score streak training. You have that down there. You have the emblem gallery. Like you have all these things that are really cool. Yeah, there's all the challenges out here. There's Major Howard, theater mode, ranked play. You have the little parkour section. This is really cool because this actually is where you can watch CDL. You have this little parkour thing. I'm not gonna even try to do it. Just because I suck at it. But we're gonna actually open up the supply drops right here because we'll get some social score by calling it in front of people. Yeah, see? Get a little bit of social score just for calling stuff in front of people. Open up these 3 drops. They're all basic drops, so we might not get... Ooh! Both of them are duplicates. A little Mal. I mean, hey, it's still... We got a heroic out of all that. That's fun. And then all commons. Oh, I got kicked out of the queue because I was stuck. But, yeah, we actually got a blue for shotguns. That's actually good. I actually think I'm going to equip those right now. Yeah, I did get a couple diamond weapons, stuff like that, but I really wasn't a huge fan of it. Yeah, there we go, blue. I love the color blue. I used to love the color blue. I don't really love this much anymore, but they don't have like a pink camo. So, well, watermelon's pretty close. That was Ruby with Blitzkrieg. And Power Sword's pretty close, I guess, but there's no like pink camo, you know? Unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think there was. Tattoo is a pretty cool camo. But, yeah. You can see, oh, purple. Metalflage. There's a lot of cool camos in this game. Tree Gate was funny. I remember that. That was Crimsix, I think, in competitive. Basically saying that there was a whole, like, trees added in on one map in, I can't remember what map it was called. And actually, again, I'm impressed that there's actually people here. I hope we can get in. I really want to do at least like one game in the pit. Come on. Come on, I want to get in. Hopefully we get some good weapons. We get a good weapon loadout. I'm next up. Come on, let me in there. Look at all the people in here. You have some level 1s in here, too. Look at that. Looks like McCheese Grin is the person who's, like, dominating in here. See if I can dethrone him. That'd be pretty cool. Yes. 100, 19 level sticky bomb. Oh, we can ban one. We'll ban the shotgun. Damn. What the? Okay, that's a little bit interesting because they must just know spawns. They must know spawns. But yeah, I always thought the headquarters was such a nice concept of stuff. Technically, shipment is down here in this general area, according to the map. But then you also have this whole thing. This was such an interesting little thing that they tried to do. With zombies as being a direct transfer in. Headquarters is meant to be the main hub for everything outside of campaign. Or if you went to enter multiplayer, it would just bring you here, or you can enter zombies directly. But yeah, it's just there was a lot. Um, and the firing range, you have all the Easter eggs that were here. The care package event, that one was, I think that's rare, but you can still do it. I think it is still a thing you can do. But yeah, some zombie supply drops, nice. But yeah, this game had so much to offer. Ooh, more drops. Let's see. Ooh, pain. Any more? Any more? No? But yeah, I only know we did one game, but let's see if we can... I only know we did one game and I want to do more. I actually do want to play more of this game. Ooh, more junk. But, yeah. Ooh, resistance item. Those are hard to get. Oh, those pistol grips. Damn. I do actually want to do a couple videos on this game. I might do a video on War. I want to do a video on the zombies horde point mode, and I might do a video on zombies because honestly, this zombies mode wasn't I wasn't a huge fan of it when it came out, but it was nowhere near as bad as I actually remember it being. Oh hey, Carlson finally won a game, but yeah, here's one of the Easter eggs. You have the ball. This is the easiest one to get. You can just toss it around, throw it at people. You get little gridiron balls. There's another one up there. I'm not going to try to go for it, but yeah. This was one hell of a game, and I still think it gets a lot of hate for no reason, and I still think this was one of the more fun games. To give you an idea of like how many weapons you actually have in this game as well, I'll show this off. Obviously, assault rifles. These ones were all base game here. So basically SVT and up were all base game. Everything else was DLC. Obviously added into supply drops, so people were a little bit mad about that. Similarly here, everything from the MP40 up was DLC, was base game. Everything below it is DLC. This one was actually a cavalry weapon, so this was added in with cavalry, I believe. If I remember correctly, that's when it was added. Obviously everything else is there. Then everything here, basically from the MG42 and up was base game. Then the GPMG, MG81, Stinger, VMG, Lad, Chataroro were all added in. Snipers, Car 98 and up was base game. Car 98 being the Mountain Division stuff. I made quite a few montages in this game using snipers. I don't think I have anywhere near as much skill as I used to. But shotguns, we only ever got the 4. We got the Blunderbust's DLC weapon in Attack of the Undead, I think. Don't remember. Pistols, basically, these 3 were the main ones. You had the 9mm Sap, the Einfield, and the Reich revolver that were added in, all during Resistance. We didn't get... we got the crossbow. Forgot about that, actually. It was added in during Attack of the Undead, I think. And then we had the US shovel as our main melee weapon. Then we had all of these funny ass weapons. But yeah, I actually forget. I forget. I know for this one, essentially each thing had a weapon that was added in through the infantry. I think infantry was the SVT. MP40 was airborne. MP42 was armored. Carne AK was. I forgot the one was for commando. Was I really do? I know Type 38 was the or Carne AK was mountain. Shotgun was sawed off for expeditionary, but I forget what it was for resistance. I want to say it was the 9mm sap. I want to say it was the 9mm sap. It's most likely the 9mm sap if I'm remembering correctly. And then the ZK was for cavalry, and I don't remember what we added for commando. I don't think we actually added one. I have to double check that. But yeah, this game again, I think it's underrated as hell. A lot of people don't like supply drops. I'm indifferent. I've always said that I prefer supply drops over battle passes just because they're a pain. But yeah, let's see if we'll watch to see if this person gets anything good. Plus, I'll give them a social score. Oh, I didn't get anything. Damn. But yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the collections. I forgot about these. Those collections, the MG. Yeah, you can just buy these outright now. They basically made it at the end of the life cycle. They basically made it so you can buy everything. I completed almost everything after. I think it was after Undead or Blitzkrieg. Yeah, Blitzkrieg. After Blitzkrieg, I completed everything. Resistance, I never did. Yeah, and then Winter Siege, same thing. I completed a lot of these after the fact. I was able to claim them after the fact, but Operation Overload was really where it was. Then you also had the heroic debacle and all that, so I'm getting lucky with my Delisle and getting it out of the supply drop. Like like a lot of these boats, I ended up getting lucky and getting them out of supply drops. But there are a lot of weapons I don't have. Like obviously this one I don't like. There's a lot of weapons I obviously don't have all the blueprints for, and a lot of weapons I don't have any. I don't have at all. But yeah, 16 days played. I have a lot of time played on this game. I really do. I really am probably the most satisfied with this game. Actually, look at my proper combat record. Best stats is 11 KD, 20 kill streaks. Everyone kills. Not a bad KD overall, I'd say. 7.3, but it's definitely the weakest one. Command Division's my best one overall. Best weapons PPSH. It just is. It was so good. I loved Hardpoint. Played a lot of Hardpoint. Always used the flamethrower. God, I remember this game. It was just so much fun. Challenges, you had all these challenges to complete. I never really got all of them. Marksman I was bad with. It was just get kills with all the guns. Like get a certain amount of kills, headshots, and just yeah, it was basically just all of the weapons. Do things with the weapon. Game victories, never really did that. Game heroics, precision. I think game heroics actually involved. Yeah, like specific game modes. There was. Yeah, headquarters challenge. Oh yeah, we're actually getting the event. Look at that. Basically get a bunch of crates, and I think they just give you boosts of social score, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is added in really late into the life cycle, unfortunately, just due to stuff happening. Like, here's the unfortunate thing, is the headquarters was the most buggiest thing. It's what caused most, if not all, of the problems with this game. 17 play shutdown, 3 package security. Yeah, I can see some credits. That's about it. But, yeah, I know I only really played one game and sort of talked about it, but this game is such a soft spot for me. I will love it. It has one of my favorite campaigns of all time. It's got, like, one of the most fun multiplayers, at least in terms of maps and gunplay and everything. It's so much fun. I might do more videos on it. I know I didn't really play much. I just kind of talked, and we did just happen to get stuff done, but sometimes it's just good to talk. And plus, I'm prepping videos for Fan Expo, so it's a mixture of that, and I want to move on to the next video that I need to record today. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know I was ranting in this video a bit, just rambling on, just reminiscing. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to like, subscribe. If you want to see me cover more things in COD World War II, or even things from older Call of Duty games, be sure to let me know, because I will be glad to do so. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next video or live stream, whatever I decide to make. Have a good day, buddy. Stay safe, and, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just meme about, because, yeah, I got really nothing much better to do, so, yeah. See you guys next time. Have a good day, buddy, and stay safe.